Ella loved to draw. She would spend hours with her colored pencils and sketchbook, creating worlds of her own. Her imagination knew no bounds, and her drawings were filled with vibrant colors and whimsical characters. She drew pictures of her cat, Whiskers. Whiskers was not just any cat. He had a mischievous glint in his eyes, and a tail that seemed to have a life of its own. Ella loved capturing his playful antics on paper. She drew pictures of her house with the red door. The red door was her favorite part of the house. It stood out brightly against the white walls and always made her feel like she was entering a magical place every time she walked through it. One day, Ella found a book. It wasn't just any book. It was hidden away, almost as if it was waiting for her to discover it. It was under her bed. She had never noticed it before, even though she had cleaned under her bed many times. It was as if the book had appeared out of nowhere. The book glowed with all the colors of the rainbow. It was mesmerizing, and Ella felt an irresistible urge to open it.
Ella opened the book. The pages were empty. She was puzzled. Why would a magical book have empty pages? Then, a bright light shone from the book. Ella closed her eyes. The light was so bright that it seemed to fill the entire room. When she opened them, everything was different. Ella wasn't home anymore. She found herself standing in a place that looked like it had come straight out of one of her drawings. She was in a magical place. The air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers, and the sky was a brilliant shade of blue. The trees were made of lollipops. They were tall and colorful, and their sugary scent made Ella's mouth water. The rivers flowed with sparkling juice. It wasn't just any juice. It shimmered in the sunlight and looked like it was made of liquid diamonds. The clouds were fluffy and pink. They floated lazily in the sky, and Ella wondered if they tasted like cotton candy. This must be the Rainbow Realm, Ella thought. She had heard stories about this place, but she never imagined it was real. She felt a sense of wonder and excitement. What adventures awaited her in this magical land? She couldn't wait to find out. As she walked through the Rainbow Realm, Ella met all sorts of whimsical creatures. There were talking animals, fairies with shimmering wings, and even a friendly dragon who offered to give her a ride. Riding on the dragon's back, Ella soared through the sky. She felt the wind in her hair and the thrill of flying. The world below looked like a patchwork quilt of colors and patterns. They landed in a meadow filled with flowers that sang. The flowers' melodies were enchanting, and Ella felt like she was in a dream. Ella discovered a hidden path leading to a sparkling castle. The castle's walls glistened like they were made of diamonds, and Ella felt a sense of anticipation as she approached it. Inside the castle, Ella found a room filled with magical books. Each book glowed with a different color, and Ella realized that she had only just begun to explore the wonders of the Rainbow Realm. She picked up a book and felt a sense of adventure. What other magical places would she discover? The possibilities were endless, and Ella couldn't wait to see where the next book would take her. Ella looked up. A giant fluffy cloud was smiling at her. S2. Welcome, Ella.
I'm Nimbus. Welcome to the Rainbow Realm.
This place is amazing.
Nimbus was soft and cuddly, like a giant marshmallow.
We're so happy you're here, Ella.
Nimbus took Ella on a tour of the Rainbow Realm. They slid down rainbows and bounced on moonbeams. Ella couldn't stop giggling. She had never had so much fun. As they played, they came across a clearing. In the center stood a beautiful unicorn. Its coat shimmered with every color imaginable.
Greetings, Ella. I am Glitter. We need your help. The rainbow gem, the source of our magic, has lost its sparkle. S1. Hello, I'm Ella.
Glitter explained that without the rainbow gem, the realm would lose its color and joy.
We must find the gem and restore its sparkle. Will you help us, Ella?
Ella, Nimbus, and Glitter set off on their quest. Their first challenge was the Jelly Bean Jungle. Vines made of licorice swung across the path. The air was thick with the scent of sweet treats.
It's too sticky to fly.
Nimbus cried, his fluffy form drooping. Ella had an idea. She grabbed a licorice vine and swung across the path, pulling Nimbus along. Glitter followed, leaping over giant jelly beans. They laughed as they made their way through the delicious jungle. After the Jelly Bean Jungle came the Whispering Woods. The trees here whispered secrets in the wind, but the whispers were sad and filled with fear.
The whispers, they make me whimper.
Even I feel uneasy.
Ella felt a little scared too, but she knew they had to be brave. They had to find the rainbow gem.
Don't worry, we'll find the gem and bring back the happiness.
She held her head high and marched into the woods, Nimbus and Glitter close behind. Deep in the whispering woods, they found a small, shadowy creature hiding behind a tree. It was shaking with fear.
Hello, what's your name?
It's Shade. I'm afraid of the dark.
Shade explained that he knew where the rainbow gem was, but he was too scared to go alone.
Don't worry, Shade. We'll go with you. There's nothing to be afraid of when we're together.
Shade looked at Ella with wide, grateful eyes. Together, the four friends ventured deeper into the woods. They had heard tales of the legendary Rainbow Gem, a mystical stone said to possess incredible powers. With each step, their excitement grew, and finally they found it. The Rainbow Gem lay nestled in a bed of moss, its surface shimmering faintly in the dappled sunlight that filtered through the canopy above. But its light was dim, almost as if it had lost its magic over time.
It's lost its sparkle. What could have happened to it?
Ella, the most intuitive of the group, knew what to do. She had always felt a special connection to the forest and its hidden secrets. She took a deep breath, closed her eyes, and began to sing a melody that seemed to resonate with the very soul of the forest. She sang about the beauty of the Rainbow Realm, about friendship and courage, and the adventures they had shared. Her voice was pure and filled with emotion, touching the hearts of her friends and the forest itself. As Ella sang, the gem began to glow. It was as if her song was breathing life back into it. Brighter and brighter it shone, until its light filled the entire forest, casting vibrant hues of red, blue, green, and yellow all around. The whispering woods, once shrouded in shadows and whispers of sorrow, were no longer sad and scary. The transformation was nothing short of magical. They were filled with color and joy. The trees seemed to dance, the flowers bloomed in a riot of colors, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blossoms. The friends looked around in awe, realizing that they had not only restored the gem, but had also brought happiness back to the forest. The four friends hugged each other, their faces beaming with joy. They had done it. They had unlocked the true power of the Rainbow Gem, a power that lay not just in the stone, but in their friendship, and the love they had for each other, and the world around them. Even the forest animals seemed to join in the celebration, emerging from their hiding places to bask in the newfound light and joy. Birds sang merrily, and deer pranced through the now vibrant woods. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the transformed forest, the friends knew that this was a day they would never forget. They had discovered the true power of the Rainbow Gem and had made the Whispering Woods a place of wonder and happiness once more. With hearts full of gratitude and eyes filled with the beauty of the transformed forest, they walked back home, knowing that their bond and the magic of the Rainbow Gem would forever be a part of their lives.
I'm not scared anymore. The darkness isn't so bad when you have friends by your side.
Shade, who had been hiding behind Ella, peeked out. He had never seen the woods so bright. He felt a new sense of confidence. Ella smiled. She had faced her own fears in the Whispering Woods, and it felt good to help Shade overcome his. S1. With the Rainbow Gem restored, the Rainbow Realm was filled with joy again. The colors were brighter, the laughter was louder, and even the clouds seemed to dance in the sky.
Thank you for everything. I'll never forget you.
And we'll never forget you, Ella. You'll always be welcome in the Rainbow Realm.
Ella, Nimbus, Glitter, and Shade stood together, laughing and celebrating. It was time for Ella to go home. With a flash of light, Ella was back in her room, her heart still racing from the excitement of her journey. The magical book lay closed on the floor, its cover shimmering faintly, as if it held secrets yet to be discovered. It was as if no time had passed at all, the hands of the clock seemingly frozen in place, preserving the magic of her adventure. But Ella knew it wasn't a dream. The vivid memories of her journey were too real, too vibrant to be mere figments of her imagination. She had been to the Rainbow Realm, a place where colors danced in the air, and the sky was painted with hues she had never seen before. She had made new friends and faced her fears, standing tall against the challenges that came her way, proving her bravery and kindness. She picked up her crayons and began to draw, her mind overflowing with the images of the magical world she had just left behind. She drew Nimbus, the fluffy cloud who had guided her through the skies, and Glitter, the sparkling unicorn who had shown her the true meaning of friendship. She even drew Shade, the shadow creature, with a big smile on his face, remembering how he had turned from a figure of fear into a loyal companion. As she looked at her drawings, Ella felt a sense of satisfaction and wonder. Each stroke of the crayon brought her closer to the magical world she had visited. She held the magical book in her hands, feeling its warmth and the promise of more adventures to come. The book was a gateway to endless possibilities. Ella imagined the future adventures she would embark on, the new friends she would meet, and the lessons she would learn. The Rainbow Realm had opened her eyes to a world of magic and wonder. With a smile on her face, Ella knew that this was just the beginning. The magical book had many more stories to tell, and she was ready to explore them all. She placed the book on her shelf, knowing that whenever she needed a dose of magic, it would be there waiting for her. As she looked out the window at the night sky, Ella felt a sense of peace. The stars twinkled like the friends she had made, reminding her that magic was always within reach. Drifting off to sleep with a smile, Ella knew that her magical adventure was far from over. The Rainbow Realm would always be a part of her, a place where dreams and reality intertwined. Ella learned that even though the Rainbow Realm was a magical place, the real magic was inside her all along. It was the magic of friendship, of kindness, and of bravery. And Ella knew that as long as she carried that magic in her heart, she could face any challenge and make the world a brighter, more colorful place.